Hey everyone, welcome to Peach Guitars. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're looking at Larrivée guitars. We feel very privileged to stock Larrivée here at Peach, and we have a selection that we're going to show you in this feature film to show you some of the kind of highlights of the brand, talk a little bit about the history and the attitude and ethos to Larrivée instruments. They make some of the most meticulously built acoustic guitars on the market, and we really wanted to do our best to just pinpoint some of those things to share it with you and show you what these guitars are all about. So we want to focus a little bit on the Simple 6 Premier Series from Larrivée to show you and talk a little bit about these. These basically continue in the ethos that Jean Larrivée has, which is to make really high quality, handcrafted guitars at affordable prices for all different players. Whether you're on stage, you're in the studio, or you're at home, these guitars perform absolutely outstandingly well. He wants to create guitars that have great tone, but that also have great longevity. And there's so much about the brand that is really admirable, actually, that Jean Larrivée started the company in 1967, having had mentors that basically could trace their lineage all the way back to builders at the kind of early 18th century, classical guitar builders, and really the kind of founders of the guitar that we know and love today. And there's something about his attention to detail and how he grew up learning about building guitars. So their dovetail neck joint is always handcrafted, it is always hand shaped and finished. And that dovetail neck joint is as close to those original classical guitar neck joints that you can get. The classical guitars being built out of one single piece. This is the closest thing you can do to kind of connect the body and the neck in as ergonomic and musical way, so allowing enough transfer of energy between the two. He's so specific about real details, like the guitars and the woods have to be stored at 42% humidity. You know, he talks about 20-something years studying humidity and temperature control, and 42% is the sweet spot. 72 degrees Fahrenheit is the sweet spot, and if anything changes in the factory, they stop working and allow everything to kind of, acclimatize, get back to that center point and work from there. And this is not only to make sure that the woods are well treated and looked after and sound great, but also that the finished product really lasts and can be handed down to loved ones and kept within the family. And I think that ethos is outstanding and just a really beautiful thing in the guitar community. The Simple 6 is really Jean Larrivée's kind of ethos overall, which is his first guitar cost $12. Growing up in French Canada, he wants guitars to be affordable. Now these are very simple, they're kind of stripped back, satin finish, but all solid construction. They are also his own proprietary bracing design, which is scalloped, but kind of some of the features, the open back machine heads, the feel of the neck carve, the neck join, the bone nut, the bone saddle, all these top kind of tier appointments on guitars that are affordable and, not just affordable, but sound great and are usable, tourable, giggable straight away. And they also have some appointments that you can add. There are some choices to the buyer, but these guitars are kind of accessible and affordable at a great price range. Now, if you are interested in one of the Simple 6 models, you may have seen them without the pickguard. The addition of the pickguard was something with Larrivée's guidance that we chose here at Peach on ordering these instruments, not only because it protects the body, but we really feel like it complements the aesthetic of the guitar and what our clients and customers are looking for in an overall look of an acoustic instrument. Now this video is really to highlight the Simple 6 Premier Series, a guitar that is affordable to all styles of players, whether you're out on stage, studio, or at home, or in a bedroom. But this guitar is something else that we wanted to show you guys. This is the SD50, and we've also got the SD60 with the rosewood back and sides. These are two other guitars that we had in the showroom that we wanted to feature to show you some of the things that Larrivée are capable of. This guitar is in a Sitka spruce with this amazing intricate herringbone round the top of the body with this maple binding. A really kind of just a beautiful aesthetic touch. Genuine mahogany back and sides, 12th fret joint, and it's called the SD50 because of this slope-shouldered dreadnought shape. An enlarged sound hole, but the thing that really excites me about this guitar is it features Jean Larrivée's own proprietary bracing system, which is a symmetrical parabolic bracing system, and it's scalloped. It's got this huge thunderous voice. Yet, when you think of a thunderous kind of oomph from a guitar, sometimes we think that that's going to be a very one-dimensional frequency heavy, but this guitar's got balance throughout all chords, throughout all strings, and a real even kind of voicing. And I just think as well, the playability of the neck profiles, and once again, coming back to that meticulous nature in the craft and the build of this guitar. You can feel it, just the work on the frets, the binding on the fretboard is absolutely perfect. And this guitar, and the SD60 as well. Very different voicing with the East Indian rosewood, but once again, an absolutely knockout acoustic instrument. As ever, we're so grateful to each and every one of you who watch our videos and all the content that we put out on YouTube. It helps to keep us inspired, but also helps us continue to do this and have a reason to do it. So thank you to all our new subscribers. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon as well so you get notifications every time we put something new up. If you haven't got it already as well, do download the Peach Guitars app where you can see everything that we've got in stock and the entire range of things that are going on here at Peach Guitars. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great summer. See you again soon.